Okay, picture this, you're scrolling through your feed and suddenly see headlines about Australia's first porridge championship. Your immediate reaction? Probably something like, wait, porridge has a championship? That's exactly what I thought. But hold up, this isn't just about oats and a pot. Let's unpack why a tiny seaside town in NSW is about to become the epicenter of a global culinary phenomenon. And what this says about us, our communities, and the weirdly passionate world of competitive breakfast food. So, Pearl Beach, a village so small you could miss it if you blink, is hosting the Pearly Spurtle, Australia's answer to Scotland's World Porridge-making Championship. Now, I'll admit my first reaction was laughter. Porridge? Seriously? But the more I dug, the more fascinating this got. Because this isn't just about cooking oats. It's a masterclass in how niche traditions can bridge continents, spark creativity, and even fundraise for local causes. Think about it. People are flying to Scotland to compete over a wooden spoon. A spurtle, to be precise. That's not just dedication, it's cultural alchemy. What stands out to me here is how a simple idea, hey, let's copy that Scottish thing, morphed into a community-driven spectacle. The organizers didn't just slap together a contest. They built a full-blown festival with pipe bands, hot buttered rum, and a parade. Why does this matter? Because in an age where homogenized chain restaurants dominate, events like these celebrate hyperlocal identity. Pearl Beach isn't just hosting a competition. They're reclaiming their village hall's legacy and tying it to a global story. That's smart. That's human. Now let's talk rules. Strictly traditional porridge? Untreated oatmeal, water, salt. No frills. But then there's the creative category, where last year's winner wowed judges with Wattleseed and Bundaberg rum. Personally, I find this duality fascinating. On one hand, you've got purists guarding centuries-old methods. On the other, innovators bending the rules to create something new. It's like watching tradition and modernity wrestle in a saucepan. And the stakes? Higher than you'd think. Competitors are so serious they turn into Gordon Ramsay's nightmares the moment the pipes start playing. But here's the deeper layer. Why porridge? In a world obsessed with flashy food trends, hello, Kronitz and Dalgona coffee, porridge feels almost rebelliously simple. Yet, its enduring appeal lies in its universality. Every culture has a version of it. So when Pearl Beach hosts this event, they're not just celebrating Scottish roots. They're tapping into something primal. Food as comfort. Food as ritual. And let's be real, in post-pandemic times, that's exactly what people crave. What many overlook, though, is the economic engine behind this quaint event. Tickets sold out instantly. The competition raises funds for domestic violence charities and community halls. This isn't just feel-good fluff. It's grassroots activism with a side of cinnamon. And the ripple effect? Who knows? Maybe next year, some kid in the crowd tries their hand at porridge making and becomes Australia's next culinary export. Caroline Vellick, the specialty winner, already proved that. One thing I can't stop thinking about is the documentary angle. The Golden Spurtle film inspired this whole shindig. That's a perfect example of art imitating life imitating art. A movie about porridge nerds sparked a real-life porridge revolution. If that doesn't scream cultural butterfly effect, I don't know what does. And let's give credit where it's due. The organizers leaned into the kitsch. Pipe bands, parades, and porridge with a bar's worth of toppings? They're not taking themselves too seriously, but they're serious about community. That balance is everything. So, where does this leave us? With a question, what's next? If porridge can go viral, what forgotten tradition could be next? I'm picturing a future where villages worldwide host niche food wars. Gravy wrestling in Canada. Anyone? But for now, let's toast to Pearl Beach. They took a simple grain, stirred in a dash of Scottish flair, and cooked up something that's part competition, part celebration, and wholly inspiring. And hey, if you're watching this with a bowl of oatmeal in hand, maybe you're the next contender. What would your porridge creation look like? Drop your ideas in the comments. Who knows? Maybe next year we'll see a few of you on the Spurtle battlefield.